Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Today I'm going to be covering Solana with you guys. Solana is going absolutely crazy. Bitcoin has kind of cooled off just a little bit over its pump for the last week or so, and now Solana is starting to jump up with Ethereum and some of the other altcoins as well. I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. All right, so Solana, if you look here, it's up over $74. It hit $75 today. And I'm recording this, last night. By the time you watch this video, I'm recording it the night before. So we'll see what it does by the time this video comes out. But if we look at the last week here, it was down in the $60 range. I think it was down in like $58 range or $54 range recently. Yeah, and then it came up all the way to this $75 area. Now, I did take out some more profits on Solana because it hit my $74 price target that I had a sell order in. So I took out some more profits on it, and I'll show you my next price target on it here. So as you can see, we came all the way down from, like $12, $13 range, and then we shot up all the way up here. So in my eyes, this early in the bull run, it's time to take out profits on stuff like this because we are likely to get another correction. And I know people think, oh, that's probably not going to happen. But I'll tell you, in crypto, corrections happen, and they happen when you least expect them. So I'm taking out profits. And there's a reason I'm taking out profits on this. Yes, Solana is probably going to get up into the hundreds of dollars very easily in the bull run. But at $75, a 10x from here is a $750 Solana. That's not nearly as likely to happen from here. So I'm taking out my profits now. I'll reinvest that into something that hasn't pumped, and I'll easily get a 10x and more out of that. So I can pretty much guarantee myself just about, nothing's guaranteed in crypto, but I can guarantee getting a 10x or more out of that money from here, where if I leave it in Solana, I can't really guarantee myself to do that. I'm kind of thinking $400 to $500 price target range is reasonable for Solana. Sure, it could go higher, but that's not guaranteed by any means. So I'm taking the guaranteed profits, putting them off to the side, and I'll reinvest them into something else that will give me that 10x or more from here. Now, it's possible we get the correction, and then I put that back into Solana if it gets back down into that $30 range or something, but that may not happen with Solana. You may not see it come back down into that range again. So right now, taking some profits, and I have more profit-taking strategies with Solana at other price targets. If we look at the total market cap here, Solana is creeping up very quickly on XRP and BnB. And if it keeps going here, that's only like a 20% move or so from taking the lead on those two and jumping into the number 3 spot behind Ethereum. So Solana is making the moves, and we'll see what it does from here, but it's looking like it could possibly start to overtake XRP and BnB in the upcoming month or so here, depending on what move it makes and if we get a correction in the market or not. So if we go to this article here, I wanted to cover this too. GTO soars hours into the airdrop. Analysts say the altcoin rally still has steam left. So this GTO, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it 100% correctly or not, but they did an airdrop for people for the GTO token, and it's on the Solana blockchain. So the Solana blockchain is absolutely booming right now. You're seeing lots of Solana coins take off with Solana, and it's going to be an absolute stellar network for coins and good crypto gems that you can find out there for the upcoming bull run. Ethereum gas fees are getting out of hand. It's getting to be like $30, $40, $50 or more for a swap right now, and that's just the beginning. We're just getting started. Once we get into the full bull run here, you're going to be talking hundreds of dollars for a regular swap on Ethereum. And then when it gets really crazy and there's a bunch of NFT mints and stuff going on, you're going to see the gas fees spike into the thousands of dollars just for one transaction on Ethereum. It's absolutely ridiculous, and that's why Solana is eventually going to overpower ETH and take the lead, likely in my opinion, as the number 2 spot for crypto, because I just don't see Ethereum holding that lead with how slow it is and with the transaction fees just absolutely insanely overpriced. People don't really even want to buy tokens on the Ethereum network because the gas fees are so high. You know, you try to find these gems on these dexes like Uniswap that haven't launched on any exchanges yet. That's the best time to get into them, but it's so expensive for the little man to buy them. You know, they want to buy $50 or $100 worth of the coins or so, or even $200, and you're spending $50 on gas fees or more. It's just not worth it for those people to do that, because you have to get, you know, at least 50% profit or more to really make it worth your while on those coins. So, but that's the best time to buy them, is before they're on any of the exchanges. So Ethereum has a big monopoly on the gas fees, but that's not going to be the case for much longer. You've got dexes coming onto Solana where the gas fee is pretty much nothing, and it's really cheap to do transactions on there. So keep that in mind, guys. There's other options out there. The Solana ecosystem is on fire, and I've been buying some of the Solana coins for the bull run. But yeah, I hope you guys understand my logic behind taking profits on Solana now. We're so early in this cycle. We're not even to the halving yet. In my opinion, we're going to get some kind of correction, whether it's in January or if it's in April or May of next year. Whenever it is, we're going to get a big correction. And, you know, I've got my profits reinvested into coins that haven't pumped yet, so they're not going to be affected as hard by a correction. And some of the funds just sitting off to the side waiting for a correction or waiting for a good opportunity. I've taken a lot of my Solana profits, and I've taken and putting those into some coins that I've already gotten a 10x out of them, a 2x, 3x, 5x, stuff like that. So, you know, that's why I'm doing it. We're so early in the bull run. I can get a 4x or more out of my Solana right now and reinvest that into something that's going to give me easily, you know, better returns than if I just left it in Solana. So that's the logic behind it. You know, I could take my initial investment into Solana and 10x, 20x that before we even take off into the real bull run, and I've got that much more money to play with for the main bull run. So that's the reason behind it. I hope you see the logic there. It's always a good thing, in my opinion, to take out profits in crypto. Doesn't mean you sell your whole portfolio or your whole, you know, the whole coin or whatever. I'm selling my Solana in chunks. My next price target for it is probably somewhere in the $90 to $95 range, and I'll take out, you know, I may take out the rest of my Solana at that point, because the chances of getting a 10x out of it from there, you know, that's if it hits within the next month or so, within the next few months before the halving, that I would do that. If it's after the halving, I'm just going to leave it in there and let it ride up into the hundreds of dollars. But at this point, at some point, we're going to get a correction. Now, whether that's when after Bitcoin hits, you know, 48,000, 50,000, whatever that is, but at some point, we're going to get a big correction. We had this happen in the last bear cycle where Bitcoin went up, you know, more than 50% of its previous all-time high, and then we had like a 40% correction on Bitcoin, and that was before, we got that correction before the COVID, you know, Black Swan event. So just keep that in mind. So that's why I'm doing it, guys. Hope that makes sense to you. You guys do what you want to do with your Solana and your portfolio. I love Solana. It's a fantastic project. Doesn't change my opinion on how well it's going to do in the upcoming bull run. It's just that I'm trying to take, you know, the advantage of the pump now and reinvest that to make the most money and capitalize on this bull run the best way. How? By moving your profits around into stuff that hasn't pumped and getting more gains out of it than if you just left it in one coin. So I'm not married to Solana. It's absolutely a fantastic project. It's going to do fabulous, and if you just hang on to it, you know, your chances of doing well with it are there. I'm just trying to capitalize as much as I can on these profits and get the most out of them. That's my strategy right now, and I'm adapting with the market. If Solana hadn't pumped so early like this, and it didn't start pumping like this until after the halving, I would have just left it in there and rode it out. But we're so early that I don't see us staying up here and keep going to the moon. That is a possibility, and if it is, that's okay, because I've already made more money off from that initial investment in my Solana that it's already made up for it for me with the other investments that I've put it in. So I've made the right choice with that already, so I'm not even afraid to, you know, do that again with the profits I took out today. So just keep in mind, guys, you do what you want to do with your portfolio. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. I'm not telling you to take profits on Solana. You do what you think is best for you in your situation. I'm just sharing with you guys what I'm doing. Hope you like these videos, and I invite you to come along with me on my journey to share with you what I'm doing, my progress with you, and just my thought process, just to kind of get you guys thinking about what you might want to do. But I'm not telling you this is what you should do, so keep that in mind, guys. This is just what I'm doing personally. But really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm on target to do that. Hopefully it's going to be close, so hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, please give this video a quick like, and we'll see you on the next one.